Hello everyone and welcome back to another Fam 2 Cents cooking video. Today we're going to be making some ramen, but we're going to be stepping our game up just a little bit. I know everybody's being instructed to stay cooped up in their houses, and I think it's a good idea to put out as many of these really easy at-home recipes that'll be good for when the struggle hits, because the struggle has indeed hit. So today we're making some Katsu Ramen. We're using Shin Ramen as our ramen base here, and our ingredients are very simple. You see green onions, corn, carrots, the Katsu Chicken, which is a separate video that'll be coming out later. You guys are gonna really like that. Katsu Chicken is amazing, and I have my ramen eggs here, so we're just gonna jump right into it. So I'm making this the soup base for the ramen pretty much just how you would normally do it. There's nothing really special or different about it. You're just gonna kind of make it as is. The only major difference here is I'm actually adding some garlic and some oil, some garlic infused oil to mine, just to give it some extra flavor, and that's it really. That's kind of all that I'm doing. You don't have to do that, it's completely up to you, but that was the first step that I took. Afterwards, you just want to cook your ramen as normal, and afterwards you're going to go ahead and assemble it. Now I know I said cook your ramen as normal, but in this instance I actually did it a little bit backwards. I don't usually boil the ramen itself with the season packet. I usually boil it separate, and then I take the however much liquid I want to use separately and put the season in that way. This time I only used the amount of water that I know I needed, and I boiled the noodles in the soup just to kind of add more flavor. And because I knew I was using all the water in there and I wasn't going to drain it, I didn't lose any flavor. So it is up to you how you want to do that. The ramen's going to be assembled the same way regardless. Just like I said, if you're going to boil your ramen with the soup packet, don't add too much water, because you're going to end up pouring that out or whatever, and you're going to lose that flavor. You definitely don't want to do that. So once your soup base is done, your noodles are cooked, this is the easy part. You want to go ahead and assemble your ramen. Go ahead and put those noodles in there, add as much of the broth that you'd like. This is imitating more of an authentic bowl of ramen, so obviously we're using a lot more broth than what people normally would use. I know some people don't like the broth at all, but if you're trying to make the experience as authentic as possible, you want to use as much of that as possible. So basically the rule of thumb is to fill your bowl to the point to where the noodles in the middle are just showing, and take your chopsticks or fork or whatever and lift your noodles up and lay them down to create like a bed for the ingredients. That's just what I see a lot of people do in the video, so it's a lot easier to assemble and just put it together. I mean, it's very straightforward. The ingredients here aren't something that's absolutely necessary. This is just what I use. I didn't cook any of the I didn't cook the carrots. Like, the carrots are raw. The corn came straight out of a can. Like, you don't have to really get all fancy with that. If you don't want to, keep things simple. You take the chicken katsu, like I said, video coming soon for that, because chicken katsu is amazing. So make sure you guys show this video some love, and I'll get that video out as soon as I can, because katsu is fun to make and it tastes really good. Some green onions here, like I said, carrots, and the eggs that I use aren't exactly ramen eggs. These are just like kind of soft-boiled eggs. They came out okay, but if you really want to make this experience a really, really good one, then you definitely want to try actual ramen eggs, which I have a video for that coming out for you guys too also. So like I said, and these eggs aren't just like, you see how these are white on the outside or whatever. These were just boiled and taken out, and I use this, but I actually have ramen eggs that are marinated in a special sauce for you guys. So You'll see that when it comes out. But there you go, Katsu Ramen. Very easy, very simple, really good, and significantly more filling than just a regular bowl of ramen. So stay tuned for the Katsu video if you want to know how to make that. So that way you'll have all the tools necessary in order to make this at home. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys on the next one.